with another podcast. Mikal Bridges, he finally signed the extension. 4 years, $150 million. The last year's a player option. Did I want this to happen? Hell no. Hell no. Am I happy it happened now? Yes, I am. I don't want to go into this season with Mike Brown with any type of contract talk between any player on the New York Knicks. I didn't want to go through that. That's not conducive to winning a championship, right? So I felt like that was the number one priority. Figure out what you're going to do with this guy. And maybe the Giannis negotiates. Maybe Giannis going to stay in Milwaukee and this, that, and third. But who cares? Get your core together. Get your unit right for your new head coach. A lot of these guys is under contract still. Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, he just signed the contract. Right? You still got Josh Hart on the contract. You got a lot of guys on the contract still. So this is great for the New York Knicks on their behalf. Another thing, too, that's worth noting, right? The next 3 years with the New York Knicks, the most important line is the second apron. Jalen Brunson's extension from last year and now, it gives the New York Knicks flexibility to operate under both aprons for the next 3 years. I love that. Shouts to Bobby Marks. So even though I don't like the deal, it's a damn good deal. It doesn't matter what I like. I'm just giving you an opinion. As long as the New York Knicks are trying to build a roster towards a championship and a core. This is the total opposite of what the Knicks used to do. Remember, the Knicks used to make a lot of trades. They used to trade everybody. The Knicks used to make trades every single summer. They never used to retain their core. This is probably the first time I've seen in the past couple of years where the Knicks is locked in. Now, most of their good players is locked in for a long time, and everybody's on the same accord. Right? And he has a player option in 2029, 2030. The one thing about Mikal Bridges, games played over the last 4 seasons, Mikal Bridges leads it. 329 games played. The next person that's under him is not a person. That's a basketball team, a.k.a. the Boston Celtics. The man stay healthy. He stays healthy. So I can understand why the Knicks paid him. Right? You know, a part of me want to say, they paid him to keep Brunson happy. Shit, you can't go that off the deep end, brother. But shout out to Mikal Bridges for getting his money, right? That's something that you always love to see. You always love to see when the black man go get his money. Another thing when it comes to New York Knicks, too, as well. There's a guy who we're looking at, and Brandon O'Connor, right, as the top defensive assistant under Mike Brown. Shout outs to Brandon O'Connor, right? Went to St. Anselm College, right?